Richard abused his power by being the villain, by being deformed in the body and twisted-minded. He was willing to do anything to have his power, even if it led to killing his friends or family. Richard was a bad leader because he is evil, corrupt, and manipulative. He always had his subjects and rivals under his thumb.
He isn't honest because he does not tell the media what they do to the people in North Korea. He is not respectful because he treats his citizens badly and makes them do labor and feeds them very little. North Korean government denies basic freedoms in the country and uses labor prison camps to ensure fear opposing the government. People are publicly executed on a regular basis for crimes against the state or any crimes against a person.
Recently, North Korean head Kim Jong-un took an unusual 5-week absence from the public eye. Now, if pictures of him sporting a cane are to be believed, it seems like he's back. But the Hermit Kingdom is such a closed place, it's impossible to know what's real and what isn't. And North Korean news propaganda is often all we have to go on. One thing's clear. Kim Jong-un's temporary vanishing act is only the latest chapter in a long list of weirdness around the North Korean leadership. That weirdness started before Kim was even born. Official North Korean accounts posit the following outlandish biographical details. The birth of Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un's father, was prophesied by a swallow and heralded with both a new star in the sky and a double rainbow. But he was productive during his 3 years at university, during which he became the author of 1,500 books. And heading up a strong-armed, deeply repressive government, apparently, didn't interfere with his bowling game. He racked up at least one perfect 300, or his golf prowess, 11 holes in one to go with a 38 under par round at a North Korean golf club. Those are big shoes to fill for his son, who took over after Kim Jong-il's death in 2011. At school, Kim Jong-un spent less time writing than his father, but more time rocking his fancy kicks collection. He found room in his backpack for thousands of dollars of Nikes. His tenure as leader has been marked by a series of curious policy decisions, like requiring all male students to emulate his haircut and hanging out with Dennis Rodman. And his ruthlessness has also been on display, like when he executed dozens of singers for, quote, making pornography, and by some accounts, when he fed his disloyal uncle to a pack of starving dogs. In early 2014, a UN panel compared Un's regime's human rights abuses to the Nazis. More recently, the story goes, the 31-year-old supreme leader broke his ankle after getting too fat as a result of eating too much imported cheese. And then, he disappeared. During his absence, Un's younger sister, Kim Yo-jong, who pretty much functions like the U.S. White House Chief of Staff, was suspected by some to be in charge. But now that her brother has reemerged, he's once again, without a doubt, the most important person in North Korea. That is, at least until the next double rainbow.
Both Richard and Kim Jong-un kill people who do not follow their ruling. They both go to extremes to get their way and abuse their power. They do not care about the lives of other people, along with not compromising.